Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I certainly stand in strong support of this amendment and obviously the previous one. I think the fact patterns and discussions that I think we're having here today and what I'm listening to, I think we've sort of gone afoul. We're sort of two ships passing in the night. Just as one side of the aisle could point to the permanency of somebody being removed from this country who is here illegally that may have committed crimes, we should also be having the conversation of the other examples of individuals that are here being victimized by people who are committing crimes, who are here illegally. And to what degree are we going to protect those individuals? Illegal immigrants in the state of Connecticut get separate treatment from Connecticut residents. We are giving them, in the underlying bill, heightened protections and heightened rights that common Connecticut residents who commit crimes don't have. And I think, as it was pointed out before, you know, the original underlying bill had unanimous support because I think that struck the right balance in just making sure that we had communication between ICE and the states for immigrants that are here illegally committing crimes. And obviously, we as a state have to react to what has happened with our border crisis. This amendment is attempting to, at the very least, capture as many laws as we can to put them into that pot to allow for communication with ICE. This isn't about deportation. This is just about communication and conversation. And I would want as much as possible for the residents of Connecticut. I think about the horrific arrests in Danbury that were initiated by ICE, not by our local law enforcement. But we have 4 individuals in particular, 3 of which were illegal immigrants who came here from Ecuador and was sex trafficking a 15-year-old girl and a 16-year-old girl. Each of them had 12 men lined up to have sex with them before these individuals were arrested, and thankfully a stop was put to this activity. But it wasn't before the fact that these women and girls were raped over and over and over again, facilitated by illegal immigrants. So what we're saying here is, because they're illegal, we are going to protect those crimes. This underlying amendment, at the very least, is trying to capture those. And we've already rejected the amendment of arrest, so we're only talking about conviction that these would apply. We're not saying we're going to jump the gun and throw these people out of the country upon arrest. This is upon conviction. So I don't find this amendment that extreme. And I think we need to take a step back. We could throw as many fact patterns out here that suits our argument. But what are we actually doing here for the residents of Connecticut? I think it is perfectly reasonable to have as many crimes as possible where convictions are obtained, that there should be a conversation with federal authorities. So I stand in strong support of this amendment. Thank you.